Alright guys, so we got some more bullshit. This time it is not from CBR, because CBR has been a heavy offender lately, but your good old pal Screenrant's back at it again. Vegeta hates how he finally surpassed Goku in Dragon Ball Super. Vegeta has surpassed Goku by learning techniques his rival could not, but the Saiyan Prince hates that his new abilities are parlor tricks. Hates? I don't know, man. He seems pretty fucking happy during this entire manga chapter, so I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. While Vegeta always wanted to become the strongest warrior in existence, he's worked towards the goal particularly obsessively ever since Goku surpassed him by being the first to transform into a Super Saiyan. And now, as he achieves a seemingly insurmountable feat of outdoing his longtime rival in Dragon Ball Super, he hates how he did it. Nani? Vegeta has always articulated his distaste for abilities that aren't derived from brute strength, and expresses his opinion numerous times when he and Goku first faced Moro, the Planet Eater, during the Galactic Patrol Prisoner Saga. Interesting. I know what they're talking about, but no. Undoubtedly, his most emphatic outburst transpires after they are forced to retreat. Stupid magic spells, stupid god power. We Saiyans pride ourselves in physical might and nothing more. A warrior race has no need for fancy parlor tricks. And yet Vegeta feels he has no other option but to travel to the same planet where Goku masters instant transmission, Yardrat, to learn his own fancy parlor trick. Now here's the thing, okay? So Vegeta made the decision himself to become a Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Blue, he isn't raging. He doesn't say that until he gets his ass beat on some bullshit. So obviously he's rage quitting. Obviously. I mean, if that was the case, he would have not tried to go to, try to get Super Saiyan God. Instead of trying to do the ritual, he actually goes to Whis himself and tries to learn how to become a Super Saiyan God. I don't know, man. It's weird. At the end of the day, Toyotaro's writing is... I mean, it makes sense. These are techniques. I mean, God power is still just God power at the end of the day. So I don't know if you could really call that a parlor trick. But, let's see. There's a Yardrat teach Vegeta Force Spirit Fission, which allows him to return the energy back to his... You wanna know what's funny? So Vegeta, like, this whole time, like, when he's raging against about, all these God power and all these parlor tricks, the moment he learns Force Spirit Fission and he returns to Earth, he has, like, this fucking smile on his face. So, can you really say that he actually hates that kind of power? I don't think so. Let's see. So, he turns back to original source, having been redirected somewhere else. The technique proves quite useful during battle and helps Goku amass all the power he needs to defeat Moro, the Planet Eater. Amazingly, Goku had tried to fail and failed to force, same shit. Let's keep going. Yes, he learned. He felt the... I don't like this fucking Screenrant's way of doing articles. It's forcing me to read through this bullshit, and I really don't feel like reading through this shit. Let's see. Mario Vegeta may have just surpassed Goku again in a similar distasteful way by learning Beerus the God of Destruction's signature move. How is that distasteful? Even though Vegeta has yet to use it in battle, as of Chapter 73, the manner in which he masters the godlike technique is one of the reasons he never bothered to learn Ultra Instinct. That's a lie! Vegeta did try to learn Ultra Instinct and failed. So, yeah, no. He tried it and he failed. It just wasn't for him. He gave up on trying to learn Ultra Instinct, because it just wasn't his style. Let's see. Vegeta tells Jiren that he doesn't want to be taught anything, as he prefers the fires of solo training, and yet Beerus teaches him destruction. I mean, I guess. In the end, Vegeta must come to the inevitable conclusion that the only way he can truly surpass Goku is by putting aside his preconceived notions, which I'm pretty sure he already did, as to what absolute strength and being a truly great warrior actually means. Goku is hindered by pride. Alright, so what they're saying, I understand their article, but no. Vegeta, notice how he never brings up that argument again. It was the first time he ever brought up the argument and it was after he got his ass beat by hacks. All right, he didn't lose a fair fight. He lost on some bullshit. It was magic, you know what I mean? So he lost to hacks. So obviously he was raging. That was the only time he actually complains about weird abilities and god power, you know, because it wasn't a fair fight. Now, how come he's not raging about it now? He wasn't raging when he was learning about the technique from the yard rats. He was actually fucking happy that he had a way to fucking beat the shit out of Moro because it was fair, you know what I mean? It was hacks versus hacks. So I think at the end of the day, it isn't really about what he uses, it's what he has. He said to himself that he's not going to use instant transmission again because it's Goku's technique. He's trying to separate himself from Goku. And you could arguably say, yeah, it's a trick that he doesn't want to use. He uses it when he has to. You know what I mean? He had to use instant transmission that one time, and he hasn't used it since. He hasn't used Force Spirit Fission throughout the entirety of the Granola arc because Granola doesn't have a fusion. He's not fused. This is all Granola's power. So yeah. And the God of Destruction thing, can you really consider that a trick? If it's as similar to Ultra Instinct as Ultra Instinct is, it being a transformation that anyone could enter, or a technique that anyone could learn, then this thing that Vegeta is learning, yeah, it's hacks, but we need to learn how he obtains it before we could even say anything about him surpassing Goku. And another thing, did he surpass Goku? I mean, I guess you can say that because he's doing something that Goku couldn't do. You know what I mean? And he's using strategy. So it's kind of hard to say, but their argument sort of falls apart because Vegeta continuously learns new shit and he only complains about it once. You know what I mean? He doesn't show any distaste for when he transforms in front of Granola. He seems actually excited for it. He's been itching to do it for a while now, and he's fucking doing it. So, is he angry about the God of Destruction form? Hell no. He loves this shit. And we're about to see what he's about to do with it in the next chapter. Nice try, though, Screenrant. Nice try. You tried to, I can't even be angry at them for writing this article, because at the end of the day, Toyotaro, you know, he put it in, which I can't even, it's weird. So Screenrant, I can't throw them into a volcano, but I can drop a hot turdy shit on them. I could drop a hot steamy power shit on them. Now that's pretty much all I can do, because Toyotaro, he's not the best writer when it comes to Dragon Ball. Screenrant's wrong, but they're not 100% wrong. So they did a little better than CBR, surprisingly. It's not complete bullshit. Wow.